Michael is recording the call.
There you go. I'm 12 seconds in sync. That's not bad. What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again. And as you can see, I've been joined by family, really. You got anything to say?
What about?
Well, I wanted you to introduce yourself. Like, you know, what's going on, everyone? It's John, loving Mike's bumhole, something like that.
What's going on, everyone? It's John back again with me co-producer for the channel, Bastard. Michael. Don't know how this...
You haven't got a cup, though, have you?
No, I haven't got a cup. I want a T-shirt. But yours are too big for me. They won't fit me.
Bastard.
So this is the first time we've done a call like this, folks. So we just want to see how it goes. We are going to do a match reaction together, which is the first time we've done it for the game on Sunday with Liverpool. A game that, up until the Man City game, I wasn't as nervous as what I am since we played Man City with the performance the other day. And Liverpool aren't playing great, but they're still getting results, you know, and grinding them out. And whatever drug he's given them, they just don't get injuries. They're playing, you know, they didn't make the change last night till the 70th minute. And it's going to be a hard game Sunday, a very hard game. And I'm not expecting much, to be fair. Michael, what's your opinion on it?
I think the game itself will be... it's obviously going to be a challenge. Liverpool are playing extremely well. They've lost one game in God knows how long, and that was in the Champions League to Napoli. They've then got an impeccable Premier League record, only dropping 2 points, I think. They are a phenomenal unit. I'm not going to say they've got great players because I genuinely don't think they have, but the way that they play...
I'd say they've got 3 at the most players you could call world class.
Yeah, and we'll agree on them: Van Dijk, Mane, and Salah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And I just think, look, if we set up to stop, firstly, Mane and Salah, I don't worry about Firmino too much, but if we set up to stop Salah and Mane and stop Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robinson running around the back, which means we have to have disciplined wingers who are going to track all day, up and down, up and down, up and down. We can get a result. There's no reason we can't. And we could have done that against Man City, and we had a poor game. And there was no, you know, a lot of people have said, oh, we were tired. Certain players, you know, they didn't do enough. You know, Tom Davies, Gylfi Sigurdsson, they've been slated a lot. But, you know, if we were losing the ball constantly up front, you know, we didn't keep the ball well at all when it went into Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Richarlison. Of course, they're going to be under pressure all game. So, yes, they all had shit games. Yeah, but I actually do think it stemmed from the front two rather than the midfield.
It did, and I think with the game coming up Sunday, you know, I don't like using the word world class with Liverpool's players, but, you know, let's be honest about this. Van Dijk, for me, is probably one of the best centre-halves in the world.
Yeah.
Without question. Yeah. Mane at the minute is probably, in that position, probably one of the best players in Europe at the minute. So I think if Everton are going to get something out this game, I think our midfield needs to also show up, because their midfield really is no better than our midfield.
No, agreed.
But what we have to do, what you said a minute ago, is we've got to stop the service to them front three, because Liverpool don't really play with a striker.
No.
Play 3, and their 2 wideish men obviously will be Mane and Salah, because Firmino sits in the middle of them 2. Our fullbacks do have to stay tight, and I've said this all season. Our fullbacks do not get tight enough to the attacking wingers, or you know, if they play in a formation like Liverpool do. Our fullbacks have to get tight to their wider men out of that front 3, and we're giving teams and our fullback positions too much space this season. We're not tight enough.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and I remember the game against Norwich where you were infamously famous for shouting to Sidibe and shouting to Gylfi Sigurdsson about crossing the ball, particularly go, "What the fuck's that?" you know, you got over 100,000 views on Twitter, that particular video of you. So it's something that you spotted quite early on, actually, with Sidibe. There's no doubt in my mind he's probably been our best fullback this season. I think he's had a better season than Luka Dean. Do you go for the Coleman Sidibe right back and right winger, or do you stick with one of them and play a more attacking winger?
I'm not too sure. I've seen a bit of the press conference. Bernard is having a fitness assessment today. I think if Bernard's fit, we put Bernard and Richarlison on the wings. If Bernard's not fit, I'd do what you've just said.
Yeah.
For the simple fact, Walcott worries me in that position.
Yes, he does. Yeah. See, I like Sidibe because he's got the legs. Like, he just goes all game. He's got energy. Something that, you know, I do think that Ancelotti will utilise throughout the season. You'll see him playing further up, and you'll also see him playing further back. So what's your starting lineup against Liverpool then, based on what you know of the team so far and some of the injuries? And obviously things could pop up, but what's your thoughts? What are you going for?
From what I've seen, and I'm going to leave the players out who aren't 100% set to play, so I'm going to pick a team on the strength of they're not fit.
Yep, fine.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll go for Pickford.
Yep.
I'm going to go for Baines.
Yep, I agree.
At left back. Holgate, Mina.
Yep.
Coleman.
Yep.
If Bernard's not fit, I'm putting CB there, as we spoke about.
Yeah.
Sigurdsson.
Yeah.
Schneiderlin's fit. I put Schneiderlin in before Tom Davies.
Yeah.
Richarlison on the left. And again, I'm going to go the two up top with Moise Kean and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I know Dominic Calvert-Lewin wasn't great the other day, but going back to your comment, what you said, he didn't really get the service.
No.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin didn't get the service to bring the best out of Moise Kean, because Moise Kean will play off Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
That's it. And I genuinely think that when he played Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, yes, they feed off each other, but they both had fairly poor games and couldn't hold the ball up. So if they're not going to hold the ball up, the midfield was just going to get tanked. Man City's midfield, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, it was easy for them constantly all game to get at us. My team's a little bit different. So I go Pickford in goal, Leighton Baines, left back. I go Mina, Holgate and Sidibe. I then put in the middle, I go like for like. So I actually go Sigurdsson, Davies and Schneiderlin. And then I'll go with three front attacking players, which would be Richarlison, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Moise Kean.
Yeah.
I'll go like for like with Liverpool. And the reason I go like for like with Liverpool is because I think, based on some of the comments I've read about Liverpool's midfield as well, I think they've got an issue with midfield. And if we can have Schneiderlin and Tom Davies mopping up and Sigurdsson hopefully fucking turning up and playing a couple of through balls to our front three, if Moise Kean can pull out wide, Richarlison pull out on the other side, get them balls in round the back for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I fancy our chances to score, but we have to set up being aggressive straight from the kickoff, and that's where Tom Davies and Schneiderlin have got to be on top fucking form.
Yeah, I agree. But I think another thing that hopefully Ancelotti's worked on the last couple of days as well will be learn to fucking pass a ball 5 yards.
Yeah.
Passing the other day was shocking.
Yeah.
Absolutely shocking. And if we play like that against Liverpool, and it hurts me to say this, we'll get wiped apart again.
They beat us, yeah.
They haven't won that field since 1999. Is it?
Yeah. But every time we've played them in the cup, we've given them a game.
Yeah.
You know,
and I think
Dan Gosling, do you remember that game? Dan Gosling scoring. Yeah.
Last minute. Yeah. And I think Ancelotti has got an idea how to set up against Liverpool. I've seen a little bit of his press conference, and he was saying, we go there with no fear. We go there with the right mentality. We go there with a setup to win the game, not be scared. That's what we want to hear from an Everton manager.
Exactly.
You know, but it's whether look, it's going to be a hard game, and straight away now, I'd take a draw and get them back to Goodison.
Yeah, agreed.
In reality, with our form at Anfield and the way Liverpool are playing, and I can see us getting beaten. I don't like saying that on the preview.
No, I agree. It's a game that, as horrible as it sounds, you almost have to be fairly realistic. And unfortunately, this is a game that Everton could quite easily lose.
Yeah.
Because, no disrespect, and I'm not praising Liverpool here, but you can't get around the fact how good they are.
You can't.
You can't, and it fucking hurts me to say it. But I mean, they're unbeaten they've lost something like 2 games in 2 years.
And you've got to be realistic about the situation that Liverpool are in at the minute.
And we're in.
Yeah, well, yeah. But what I mean is, there's probably a couple of comments on this having a go at us saying, how can you tip Liverpool to get beat? But people have to bypass the fact that we all hate Liverpool, but we have to get past the fact that, let's be reasonable and honest here. We're going to have to. If we play at 90%, we'll get beat. Yeah. That's it. As Ancelotti said, we have to play to our maximum, and we have to play 100% to get anything out the game. Anything less than 100%, then I'm sorry, but we will get beat.
Yeah. Okay. So to finish off, then, score prediction.
3-1 to Liverpool.
Oof.
I hate doing that. But I'm being.
I think it'll be 2-1 Liverpool.
Well, they've won enough games 2-1 this season, so that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, and it equally wouldn't. But this is the thing with Everton. It wouldn't surprise me if we could go there and get a result. It just wouldn't. We shouldn't be scared. I mean, we should have beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
We should have, and don't get me wrong, they're very different space to Liverpool. Yes, they are. But, for the last 20 minutes at Man City, we give them a game. We went from 2-0 down against Leicester and Leicester give Liverpool their toughest game of the season.
Yeah. If Everton would have played half as good in the first half against Leicester as what they did the second half when they got it back to 2-0. Exactly. If that game would have went to extra time against Leicester, we would have went through because the momentum was with us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have went to penalties. We went to Old Trafford. Fair enough. What you said there, I totally agree. Man City was a poor first half performance, but
the second half weren't great. It was just the last 20 minutes.
Wasn't great, but it did. We were a million times better than the second half and the first half. So it showed we could have given Man City a bit more of a game. If we would have played like that from the first whistle. So they're Liverpool's closest teams to them at the minute. So as you say, there's no reason if we go there, play 100%, why we can't get something from there. Yeah. It's just, let's be honest and let's look at the reality about this. It's the tough game. And if we go through, then it'll be a fantastic result.
Yeah, it will. John, thank you ever so much, mate. I love you.
You, mate.
So obviously your VAR video is out now, so make sure if you haven't watched that, you go and check it out. It was a really good video, actually, John. It was really impressive, actually, the way you broke down specific points.
Yeah, I got a bit of a hassle on it with the comments. Someone said it was 1 millimetre. If 1 millimetre he's offside, then he's offside. But let's be honest about it. Before VAR come in, when you're offside by 1 millimetre, they weren't given. So let's bring a bit more. Realism back into football instead of that thing.
Yeah, agreed. It shouldn't take 2.5 minutes to decide a quick and obvious decision.
Yeah. Just one more thing I will add. Michael will be doing the match reaction on Sunday because I'm going the game.
Absolute lucky twat you are. I did get offered a ticket.
But you knew because I was going, you didn't want to go?
No, it weren't that. I got offered a ticket for £100.
Chance. 36 paid for mine.
And I just don't agree with paying over the odds for any team. Do you know what I mean?
Totally agree. Okay, folks, right, we're going to leave it there. Have a nice weekend, and Michael will speak to you Sunday. Thanks very much, Michael, for asking me on the channel again.
Mate, you're part of it now, son.
Thank you, mate. See you soon.
See you soon. Right.
You stopped that.
Has it come up on your phone saying I've stopped it?
Michael is recording the call.